this morning, was it this morning? No, it was yesterday morning. I had C4, C5, C6, C7 discs removed through this little, can't see that. I'm on the wrong side. I can't do nothing on this. Anyways, through this cut in my neck. That's been the culmination of the last, 3.5, 4 months of back pain. I can't tell what I'm doing with this camera. Anyways, I just came home from the hospital an hour and a half ago. Got lots of drugs. When I'm not quite so messed up on drugs, I'll explain a little bit more about what happened and why I haven't been doing YouTube videos. Don't have to wear a cervical collar. Surprised the heck out of me. I thought I'd be wearing one of those for quite a bit, but apparently not. Surgeon said the vertebrae had collapsed completely and were squishing the spine. If you remember on that last video camping, I told you I was in pain, and now you know why. It was at least 5 trips to the emergency room, 2 CAT scans, 1 late night MRI, and 4 hours of surgery to get it all done. But it's all done. Now all we gotta do is let it heal up. So anyways, I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna put this camera away and go back and sit in the chair. Today is the morning of day 2. My throat is so flippin' sore. It's hard to swallow pills or even just water. I did manage to lay down on the bed, got propped up just right. Slept for about 2 hours and then woke up soaking wet with some sweating. Got up and changed clothes and went back to bed and slept for another couple hours. This is not a fun day. I'm walking around moaning, and I dread having to swallow anything. Like the pills don't go down your throat, they go up into your sinuses instead of... It's very difficult to swallow. I thought it would be better today, but I think it's way worse. Okay, I'm done filming. After you have your surgery, they'll send you home with a bucket full of pills, pain meds, anti-anxiety, acetaminophen, muscle relaxers, stool softeners, crap to help you sleep. What I ended up having to do is start writing down when I was taking them, because there's so many, and it's such a weird schedule. It's hard to remember when you took them. And with the swallowing issues, the surgeon gave me this stuff here. It's like Cepacol or something. It's cherry flavored, but it burns when you squirt it in the back of your throat. What I discovered is these Hall's throat lozenges seem to help more. Just stick it inside your cheek and let it slowly melt away. I've had some of the little pills end up in my sinuses, and I had to cough them out. That hurts. Some of the big pills get hung up going around the bend and start dissolving, and it's very difficult to swallow them. What I've discovered is take just a little teeny bit of water and stick the pill in and try and swallow it 1 pill at a time. Don't try and do multiple pills at a time. I did get a shower today. I felt pretty good. I'm just going to walk back here and put the camera up. I did get a pretty good nap in today. Last night we slept on the bed, but I think I'm going back to the recliner because it's much easier to get comfortable in the recliner. So Ruby slept with me on the bed, but I think this is day 2 after this stuff. It's not been a real fun time, that's for sure. Although the Hall's lozenges do help a whole bunch with the sore throat. Okay, I'm done for a while. Well, it's 3:40 in the morning on Tuesday. I had surgery on Friday the 20th, so today's Christmas Eve. Slept in the bed again last night. The only reason I'm up so early is courtesy of the 3 dogs next door barking furiously. And sore throat still seems to be the big issue. The only way I can drink water is this little teeny droplets in my mouth, and it's very difficult to swallow. The severity of this sore throat has surprised me. There's very little pain left in the neck and the shoulders. In fact, I was quite comfortable laying in the bed. But you can tell by the way I sound, it feels even worse. Still a fair amount of swelling in the throat. The incision seems to be healing up. I can't see it because of all these things. Incision seems to be healing. But not being able to swallow makes it difficult to stay hydrated and eat anything. Yesterday I got some soft serve ice cream, and that went down really easy and was quite pleasant to swallow. But water makes me choke. So anyways, that's the update for today. Now that I'm up at the bright and early 3:30 in the morning, I guess I'll start in with the pain meds and try and make it another day. So there you go. What was it? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days out. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Well, there's Ruby. She's following me around like a little shadow. Today is... Let's turn this around. Today is, I can't see nothing. It's dark in here. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow will have been 1 week since I had the surgery. You can see that's still pretty visible incision. The sore throat seems to have let up, although I still have a great deal of difficulty swallowing. I mean, a regular mouthful of water will make you choke. I'm trying to eat as much solid food as I can, but there's not very much you can eat. I tried an omelet this morning. Got about a third of that down before I started choking on it. I did get a small bowl of fruit down. And watermelon seems to be easy. I drank my first cup of coffee this morning since the surgery. Everybody says my voice is better, but it doesn't it doesn't hurt like it did, but it does. I mean, it's still like there's a big knot in your throat, and I'm sure there's a big knot. It's all swollen from when they pried it off to the side. But I used up all the pain meds they sent me home with from the surgeon, but I still got the bottle that my primary care doctor gave me that I couldn't use in the 2 weeks leading up to the surgery. So I don't. Mostly it's in my neck. It's like a burning kind of an ache. It's not really a sharp pain. Everything's stiff and sore. I mean, it feels like I've been, I don't know. Well, I guess they beat up on me with a scalpel and a medical Dremel. But anyways, this is all I'm going to tape or videotape. Today seems just a teeny bit better than yesterday. I don't go back to see the surgeon for another week. It's on the 7th, but it's really a lot of effort to get hydration, stay hydrated, and I can tell I am just by what's coming out. But it's an incredible effort to even swallow water. Water seems to be the worst. If you take too big a drink, you literally choke on it. You have to cough it back out. Soft ice cream seemed to work well, but since I can't drive, I can't go get any of that. So I'm not going to call anybody just to take me out to get ice cream. Okay, that's it. I think Ruby's thinks it's getting close to be dinner time. Ruby's the one that's really catching hell in all this, because she doesn't understand why we're not going out and doing stuff, and I'm home all the time, and I literally just go from nap to nap to nap. I mean, I can fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Okay, talk more later. Well, here's my faithful canine companion. Been by my side almost constantly since I came home from the hospital. She does go out in the backyard and do her doggy stuff, but anyways, December 31st, last day of the year. Figured I would do the final video on this ACDF surgery. I don't know if you can. There's the thing is pretty much healed up, or starting to heal up. There's still quite a bit of swelling 11 days out, but starting yesterday I was able to eat solid food, and that was about it. Everything's working the way it's supposed to. It's still very difficult to eat solid food. You got to be very careful, take teeny small bites and chew. But still can't sleep on the bed. I'm still sleeping in a recliner because I can get my head propped up a certain way, and pretty much off the pain meds now. Just one at nighttime at bedtime, and I'll be done with that by the end of the week. Go back to the surgeon next week. I'm going to pause the video here for a second, and I'll pull up my MRI so you can see what my spine looked like before the surgery. Yeah, if I can do this. You can see right there, 3, 4, 5. I'm not even a radiologist, and I can see that the spinal cord doesn't go straight like it's supposed to. And guess what? That stuff hurts like the dickens when, you know, that. This is what a doctor on YouTube showed me. All this white stuff around here, that's the spinal fluid around the spinal cord. This little thing right here is the spinal cord. And you can see these indentations where the disc had blown out. In fact, one of these, it might not be this one. I'm looking at a whole bunch of, let's see. These are a whole bunch of different scans. I don't know how well they're going to show up on the camera. There you can see when when you run out of spinal fluid, it's because the spine is getting compressed, and that's what it was. So they said it was 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. I know, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. There's four vertebrae involved in it. So now over here on this side, I've got titanium plates screwing all that stuff together. This is the MRI beforehand. I think you can see in this one, the surgeon said in one case the disc had completely blown out and it was bone on bone. But I can tell you, sure hurt like the dickens. I'm turning the camera back around. Sure hurt like the dickens. I'm glad it's over with and we're on the mend. So it'll probably be quite a while before I'm back to 100%. But as soon as I get the okay to drive again, me and Ruby's going to start heading back out on our walks, because I know it's been 4 months since this has been going on. Let's see, 5 trips to the emergency room, a late night CAT scan, a late night MRI, an early morning CAT scan, about 8 million blood tests. It was a royal pain to get this done, and towards the end I couldn't even drive myself. I had to have somebody drive me down there. I had to have the seat of the car lean back with a pillow under my head, and even then it was still painful. So anyways, that's the end of that. It's the surgery itself and the day of and the next morning wasn't a big deal, but boy, after I came home and went to sleep, I woke up the next day, just buy yourself a case of yogurt, case of applesauce, get some chocolate protein drinks, and plenty of water, and be prepared to choke to death about every time you try and eat and drink that stuff. I mean, there were a couple times where those pieces, some Jello I had that slid down the wrong way, and I just happened to have a lung full of air, so I could cough it back up, and it came back up. But that first week was miserable. Now that I'm back on solid food, it is a whole lot better, but I still have to eat very carefully and very slow. So that's it. I'm not going to do any more videotaping for a while, because there ain't going to be nothing but me hanging around, and I got doctor's appointments next week, and I got 3 or 4 more doctor's appointments in the next month or 2. But when I start videotaping again, it's because I'm well enough and can drive. I've been released by the surgeon to drive and can go back out. Go back out with my hoon dog, and we can get in some scenic walks again, because I miss it. I'm tired of hanging around, not being able to move. Plus, I don't have any energy, not having been able to eat for 10 days. All right. Happy New Year, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.